Gals and guys, what's going on? Joe's Neon here. Just thought I'd bring you a video and show you something really neat that you can make yourself. It's my gun cleaning kit. I've been using it for years, and for me it works out great. I'd just like to show it to you and how it works. So here we have 31 inches by 5 inches by 13 inches. And this is just a plywood stock that I bought from, Home Depot. And the hardware that they sell at Home Depot. Put some brass corners on it. But let me show you what's inside. Alright. Up here I've got closed cell styrofoam that's been epoxied to the background that I have painted, and it holds all my brushes, all my cleaning rods for shotgun, for rifle, my cleaning agents. How about a little music? Yeah, that's what we need. There you go. Just keep that quiet in the background. And I did a little wood burning on here. I burned in this monster buck into the lid of a compartment that holds all my patches. These are change drawers that I've used to fill with my different size patches, other brushes, cleaning jags, brushes, And what I've done inside here, so I have these 2 pins that hold these saddles. And if you can see the way that I made those saddles, I've got one for the stock and I've got one for the forearm. And what you do is you just simply lift them up and you take it, and there's a hole in the bottom, and you just take it and slide it right on there. And you lift the other one up, and that's got a hole in it too. It's got 2 holes that keep it secure while it's resting in the cleaning case. And you put it right up, just like that. Now I'm all ready to go. I've got my cleaning agents, I've got my brushes, I've got my rods, and I've got my various patches that I'm going to need. So let's do a little cleaning. What do you say? Check it out. I'm going to bring the 7mm.08 out, and we're going to give it a quick clean. Now what I'm going to do here first is I'm going to release the bolt on the 7mm.08. Drop the bolt out. And I will take the bolt and lay it right down here. And you can see how nice the rifle just sets. So now I'm ready to clean. And I really like it because, it puts the rifle in a perfect position. Now, I have different size firearms. That's why I have different spacing on my pegs. There's a peg forward and a peg aft, forward and aft. So if I'm cleaning one of my bigger shotguns, no problem. I can make any gun fit in here just fine, just the way I have things set up. This is the inside of suede that I've glued to the rest, which really is very nice. Holds the firearm very secure. So what I'll go ahead and do here is I'll put together a cleaning rod. Now I use an aluminum rod, which is steel friendly. And there's a lot of controversy out there about, how do you run your brush? Do you run your brush from the muzzle to the breech, or do you run your brush only from the breech to the muzzle, drawing your rod out? So your brush is traveling in the same direction as your projectile. You know, be honest, guys, I really don't. That's not the way I was taught. I was taught just to give it a good cleaning, a good reaming, and you go in both directions. So that's what I've done. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry if you don't agree with it, but I haven't noticed any difference in my firearms in the way that they have. They've shot in this form of cleaning. So I'm going to move you over here for a minute and give you a different perspective. So I got my rod together here, and I got a swivel handle on it. And I'm just going to go ahead and screw, I got the 7mm brush on there, I screwed on there. And what I'll do is, I like to use this product called Ezox. I don't know if you folks are familiar with it. This is all-in-one. And when you use it for conditioning at the end, what it does is it dries, which is really nice. It's a dry lubricant. So I'll come into my barrel here. Run that through about 8 times with the Ezox and the brush. Give her a good scrub. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to change to a jag. 7mm jag here. Get some patches out. Now what I like to do is I'll take one patch and I'm going to run it dry on a jag. For those of you who are not familiar with what a jag is, that's a jag. Alright? Put your patch right over the top of it like that, if you can see that. And I'm going to run that down through the barrel. See what we got. This gun hasn't had many shots fired from it, so it should be fairly clean. That's going to be a little bit tight. Just going to cut a couple of these down real quick. See, my patches, sometimes I have to cut them down for different calibers, but sometimes you can get a really good deal on bigger patches because they don't sell as fast. Oop, dropped that one. So again, I'll just take a patch and I'll pop it on that jag. I'll step over here. And you can see how that looks. Nice and dirty. And we like to see that. So what I'll do for the next patch is I'll put one on the jag and I'll just spray a little bit of the Ezox cleaner on it. Kind of work it back and forth a little bit, right down to the breech. And that patch should have fallen Okay, you see how that patch looks. Pretty dirty. So we're just going to keep running them here until we get her clean. And that won't be very many times with this Ezox. This Ezox is a great gun cleaner, and everything. Conditioner. I use it on my entire firearm, my entire rifle. I'll use it on the barrel, right down to the wood. I'll spray the whole entire gun with it. Okay, now that's my second wet patch after a wet brush. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start running dry patches. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to disagree with the way that I do things, but it's like I said, I've been doing things this way for years and years and years and years, and I've never had a problem. Okay, there's a dry patch. She's still got some color on it. And we'll take another one. Pop it on the jag. Well, scrub that barrel out. There's another dry patch. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run another wet patch. And then we'll start running our final dry patches. There's our third wet patch. Now I'm going to start running dries. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Had a lot of great things going on lately. Hope you guys been watching the channel. Dry patch. That's what I'm looking for. You know, I don't need pot shined. Residue is residue. Get it out of there. Just gives an area for moisture to build up on. A surface, should I say, for moisture to build up on, and then rust your barrel. And that patch didn't come out, so let's put it here. Alright, good. See, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a patch and we're going to lubricate the barrel. Pop that on there. Squirt Ezox. Oh yeah, good. And I'll work that back and forth so I get that barrel good and lubricated. Now the inside of my barrel is lubricated and protected, and that's the color of the patch that I use for lubricate. Pretty damn good, right? So that's going to work out just fine for us. I've already cleaned the inside of the action here. That's all been done. What I'll do is I'll wipe down the bolt, and I'll give you guys a little bit of perspective on how I do that. What I'll do with the bolt itself is I'll take it and I'll give it a shot of Ezox. These big patches I bought at Kmart on a closeout for 10 cents for 100. So made out pretty good there. And I'll just wipe down the bolt real good. That real nice and clean. Like I said, I've already wiped down the action. I only put about 4 rounds through it last year. But yeah, I got a good, nice, clean bolt. Action's wiped down. But what I will do, because I'll be storing it for half the season, is I'll just give it a little bit of a spray. That's all. Wipe the inside of it out. Lead residue. And I'll go ahead and reinstall the bolt. Oh. How about that 7mm action? Look at this. You just kick the bolt. That's all you got to do. Just the bolt's got to come out. Isn't that beautiful? So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take the Ezox here and I'm going to spray the entire weapon down. Scope, everything. And I'm going to let it sit for about 3 hours. And then I'm going to take some very light cleaning cloths. I'm just going to wipe it down. I'm going to put it in the case and it's good to go. So I just want to share this with you guys. This is my do-it-yourself, gun cleaning kit. Works out great for me. Got a spot for my brushes and that foam. Got little slices cut. And everything fits great. I'm just going to keep plugging away here. I've had this thing now for about, about 9 years. And I've got Velcro here so that I could just take my can of Ezox gun cleaner. I'll put the lid on it. And I could just pop it right in here. Put the Velcro across. And that's it. Done deal. Good to go, ready to go. I'll put my cleaning rod away. Just wanted to share that with you folks, and everybody cleans a gun in a different way. I've always relied on that. It's always worked well for me, so to each his own. I'm not telling you how to do anything. I'm just saying that this is the way I do it. Anyhow, coming from Joe's Neon, hope everybody's well. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.